Another fight is coming your way.
The world.
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
Right there! Right there! Oh yeah! Right there! Right there! Here I go! Here I go!
You lose. Round one. Fight!
Here I go! Yeah! Yep! Here I go! Oh yeah! Right there! Here I go! Ding ding! I took this round!
Round two. Fight!
Right there! Here I go! Got you! Here I go! Here I go! Here I go!
You lose.
And that is how you use your defense. That's how these guys play. They just simply do the same combination constantly. You got to exploit that defense. And that's kind of what I'm working on right now. I know it's going to cost me a few battle points, but I can make it back up with no problem. But I'm just trying to show you that if you use the proper defense, you'll start to see that most people do the same repetitive combinations. And it doesn't matter who the opponent is, it's going to be the same shit repeatedly. Now you'll also notice that I don't have a camera, but hopefully my microphone is working just fine. I think I got that working correctly. I'm not a professional at this. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I figure I'd give it a shot. Also, what I like to do when I'm playing a game, I like to smoke me a cigar, drink me a little bit of yak, so during the gameplay you'll start to notice that I'm kind of slacking off, or I'm not as focused. And I do get caught with sometimes minor combos, especially when I'm not paying attention, or I tend to get bored. I get bored very, very quickly. Especially with some of these gold rank characters, or players, should I say. They tend to do a lot of the same household combinations. And it doesn't really discourage me. It just bores me. Now, before I started broadcasting, I was getting fighters left and right that wanted to play. And now that I'm broadcasting, I guess a lot of people don't want their shit broadcast because it does give away strategies. But what's the point of being afraid to broadcast when you're doing the same combinations that everybody else on here does? You know, it's kind of like looking in the mirror all day. You're going to see the same fucking thing. I mean, the only person that I've really seen that have different combinations is Bison and Akuma. Pretty much other than that, everybody does the same repetitive shit. But we'll give it a shot. We'll continue to play. The highest I've ever gotten in rank is like 46,000. And then I started fighting guys that were like in Super Gold, Ultra Gold, and Diamond League. Still, the strategy didn't change. It's pretty much the same shit, and they pretty much all use the same characters. After a while, it does tend to get boring, fighting the same characters, looking at the same strategies. And I see why a lot, like when I'm on YouTube and I watch like the Street Fighter tournaments, people do the same exact combinations. Pretty much the minute you get hit, they just do a long combination. And then they just keep trying to jab, 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 and same combination again. You get a lot of that. People don't really use stand-up fighting anymore. And a lot of times when you're playing these guys online, most of them have like, I think it's a modified controller. Same as like it was in Street Fighter Tekken, you know, the one button combinations, or, you know, just typically the same repetitive shit. You get a lot of that. I personally like to fight stand up. I don't give you too many combinations. I give you, you know, power hits, medium hits. I like to think that there are still some players out there that will play the game as it was meant to be played. Without the drawn out combinations. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use combinations. I'm just saying once you start doing 15, 16, 17 hit combinations, especially if your internet connection sucks and you know it, don't think you're good. You're pretty much just doing the same shit repetitively. Please stop. You're really not that talented. You just got the upper hand right there, and you're doing the same shit constantly, and I can be defending your combinations constantly. I'm quite sure some of you guys have experienced this. You could be defending perfectly, and all of a sudden they'll hit you simply because the internet started to lag. Yeah, that's really a downer. That's the type of shit that make you want to play something else. But it happens. Hey, nothing's perfect. Now my game has been saying connecting for the longest time. I don't know why. And there is pretty much no button I can press to change it. So I'm going to stop the broadcast right here, 12 minutes, and let's say give or take 25 seconds. Take it easy.